2024 has been a colossal year for cinema, with audiences craving both spectacle and substance. As we look ahead, the lineup for 2024 promises to continue this trend with highly anticipated releases like Gladiator II and Deadpool III. But next year, 2025, is even looking better with movies coming from big franchises. So, let's dive in. Deadpool III, July 26th. In Deadpool 3, Ryan Reynolds returns as the irreverent Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, known for his rapid-fire sarcasm and unfiltered humor. The film promises to continue its R-rated legacy within the Marvel Universe, offering a stark contrast to the typically family-friendly Marvel fare. A highlight of this installment is the long-awaited team-up of Deadpool with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, marking Jackman's return to his iconic X-Men role. This collaboration is set before the events of Logan, preserving the poignant conclusion of Jackman's tenure as Wolverine. Joining the cast is Jennifer Garner, reprising her role as Elektra, adding another layer of nostalgia for fans of Marvel's cinematic history. Emma Corrin, known for their roles in The Crown and A Murder at the End of the World, debuts in the Marvel Universe as a mysterious villain, while Matthew Macfadyen from Succession takes on an undisclosed role. The dynamic between Deadpool and Wolverine, along with the introduction of new characters, promises to deliver both humor and action in equal measure, making Deadpool 3 a highly anticipated addition to the Marvel cinematic landscape. Beetlejuice II, September 6th. Beetlejuice II, directed by Tim Burton, is finally making its way to theaters on September 6, 2024, after a challenging journey through development. Michael Keaton returns to portray the infamous bio-exterminator Beetlejuice, reprising his role from the original 80s hit. Joining the cast is Jenna Ortega, who takes on the role of Lydia Dietz's daughter, adding a new dimension to the beloved characters. Winona Ryder returns as Lydia Dietz, while Catherine O'Hara reprises her role as Delia Dietz. The original Beetlejuice was both a critical and commercial success, spawning various adaptations, including a Tony Award-nominated Broadway musical. Despite the hurdles in getting the sequel off the ground, Burton announced the completion of filming in November 2023, signaling its imminent release. Fans eagerly await to see if Beetlejuice 2 will capture the same magic and revive the adoration for Keaton's iconic character, hoping for an extended presence of Beetlejuice on the screen. As the release date approaches, only time will reveal the sequel's impact on audiences and its place in the legacy of the original film. Gladiator II, November 22nd. Despite being 86 years old, Ridley Scott shows no signs of slowing down, and why should he? The man is a filmmaking icon. Gladiator II, the long-awaited sequel to his 2001 Best Picture winner, doesn't feature Russell Crowe this time, but boasts an impressive ensemble cast, including Paul Mescal, Pedro Pascal, Joseph Quinn, and two-time Academy Award winner Denzel Washington. While Scott's career has seen highs and lows in terms of critical reception, with classics alongside misfires, Gladiator II remains highly anticipated. Whether it will join Scott's pantheon of classics or fall short is yet to be seen, but one thing is certain: this is a film that demands to be experienced on the largest screen available. The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim, December 13th. For over 2 decades, December has been synonymous with The Lord of the Rings, and December 2024 will evoke those sentiments anew with the animated film The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. This movie marks a return to Peter Jackson's iconic trilogy, set 261 years before the events depicted in The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. The War of the Rohirrim focuses on Helm Hammerhand, portrayed by Brian Cox, the legendary King of Rohan, who confronts a formidable army of Dunlendings led by the ruthless Wolf, played by Luke Pasqualino. Miranda Otto reprises her role as Éowyn, narrating the gripping tale of these events. While The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power explores Tolkien's appendices on the small screen, The War of the Rohirrim is a cinematic return to the world of Middle-earth, bridging the gap between past and present for fans eagerly awaiting another epic tale from this beloved universe. Nosferatu, December 25th. Robert Eggers' Nosferatu is poised to resurrect a horror masterpiece nearly lost to time, stirring up years of anticipation and lofty expectations. Eggers himself has hinted at pushing his creative boundaries with this film, acknowledging the weight of the legacy it carries. This rendition marks the second remake of the original 1922 silent film, itself an unauthorized adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula from 1897. The narrative centers around the iconic vampire Count Orlok, portrayed by Bill Skarsgård, set to unleash terror upon an unsuspecting world. Willem Dafoe joins the cast as Professor Alban Eberhard von Franz, a vampire hunter, adding a layer of complexity to the story. Interestingly, Dafoe previously embodied a vampiric role in the 2000 film Shadow of the Vampire. As the film navigates its place in the extensive history of vampire cinema, Eggers confronts how our perceptions of these creatures have evolved over the years. With cinematic depictions of vampires shifting in recent times, Nosferatu is poised to offer a fresh take on a classic tale, promising audiences a feast of suspense, terror, and cinematic mastery. Den of Thieves Pantera, January 10, 2025. Den of Thieves Pantera, the upcoming sequel to Christian Gudegast's 2018 hit film, is set to bring back Gerard Butler's gritty cop character, Big Nick O'Brien, and O'Shea Jackson Jr.'s skilled thief, Donnie Wilson. Scheduled for release on January 10, 2025, the film will take the action to Europe, where Big Nick pursues Donnie amidst a high-stakes world of diamond thieves and the notorious Panther Mafia. The plot centers around a daring heist planned at the world's largest diamond exchange, setting the stage for intense confrontations and suspenseful twists. Joining Butler and Jackson in the cast are Jordan Bridges, known from the original Den of Thieves, as well as Evan Ahmad from Snabba-Cash and Sven Temmel from Boss Level. Director Christian Gudegast returns to both write and direct the sequel, promising to deliver the same pulse-pounding intensity that made the first film a success. Adding to the excitement for action enthusiasts, UFC champion Michael Bisping and kickboxing legend Rico Verhoeven are set to appear in the film, suggesting thrilling combat sequences that will further elevate the sequel's adrenaline-filled narrative. Fans can anticipate Den of Thieves Pantera to deliver high-octane action and suspense as it expands the world of its predecessor in new and thrilling ways. Mickey 17, January 31, 2025. Mickey 17, Bong Joon-ho's highly anticipated sci-fi film starring Robert Pattinson, promises to be a compelling addition to the genre. Based on Edward Ashton's novel, the story revolves around Pattinson's character, an expendable clone tasked with colonizing an ice planet. The intriguing twist is that each clone retains the memories of its predecessors upon assuming their role after death. Originally slated for release in March 2024, Mickey 17 faced delays due to the 2023 Hollywood strikes, prompting Warner Bros. To reschedule its premiere to January 31, 2025. This shift allowed Bong Joon-ho more time to fully realize his cinematic vision amidst the industry challenges. Joining Robert Pattinson in this stellar cast are Stephen Yeun, Toni Collette, Mark Ruffalo, and Naomi Ackie, promising a wealth of talent that will undoubtedly enrich the film's narrative depth and emotional resonance. With Bong Joon-ho's proven track record in delivering thought-provoking and visually stunning cinema, Mickey 17 has generated immense anticipation among film enthusiasts, eager to witness his next groundbreaking work. Captain America: Brave New World. In 2025, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is set to witness a significant evolution with Captain America: Brave New World, marking Sam Wilson's debut as the titular character on the big screen. Following his journey in the Disney Plus series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where he grappled with the responsibility of taking up Captain America's mantle, Wilson now steps into the forefront to define his own version of the first Avenger. Co-written by Malcolm Spellman, the showrunner of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and directed by Julius Ona, Captain America: Brave New World is poised to be a paranoid thriller. The film's plot details remain tightly guarded, but it promises to delve deeply into Wilson's character, exploring the challenges he faces and the new enemies he confronts. Tim Blake Nelson returns as the brilliant and menacing Leader, a character first introduced in The Incredible Hulk, with hints suggesting a plot involving activating dangerous sleeper agents. Liv Tyler reprises her role as Betty Ross, adding continuity from the Hulk storyline, while Harrison Ford steps into the role of Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, replacing the late William Hurt as the newly elected president. The cast also features Danny Ramirez as the new Falcon, continuing the legacy of Wilson's partner in the skies, and Carl Lumbly returning as his character from The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Israeli actress Shira Haas joins as the superhero Sabra, bringing her unique abilities to the MCU alongside Rosa Salazar, known for her role in Alita: Battle Angel. Michael, April 18, 2025. Michael Jackson, the iconic king of pop, is set to be the focus of an upcoming biopic directed by Antoine Fuqua, known for his work on films like Training Day and The Equalizer. This biopic, titled Michael, will delve into the life and legacy of Jackson, showcasing both his triumphs and personal struggles on an epic cinematic scale. Written by John Logan, whose credits include Gladiator, The Aviator, and Skyfall, the film promises to offer a riveting and honest portrayal of Jackson. Jafar Jackson, Michael Jackson's nephew, will take on the titular role, aiming to bring a nuanced perspective to the complex persona of his famous uncle. The cast includes Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson, Michael's father known for his influential role in shaping Michael's early career, and Nia Long as Katherine Jackson, Michael's mother, who played a pivotal role in his life. Miles Teller will portray John Branca, Michael's lawyer who was instrumental in managing his career and estate. The biopic intends to explore Michael Jackson's entire life, from his early days as a child prodigy in the Jackson 5 to his meteoric rise as a solo artist and global superstar. It will showcase his undeniable creative genius through his iconic performances and delve into his personal struggles and human side. Given the sensitivity surrounding Michael Jackson's legacy, including allegations of sexual abuse, it remains unclear how the biopic will address these aspects. With the involvement of the Jackson estate in the production, the film aims to present an inside look at one of the most influential and trailblazing artists in music history. Mission Impossible 8, May 23, 2025. 3 years ago, plans were unveiled for the Mission Impossible franchise to release back-to-back 7th and 8th installments, signaling a significant continuation and potential conclusion for Tom Cruise's iconic character, Ethan Hunt. While initial plans have shifted somewhat since then, Mission Impossible 8 remains on track for a 2025 release, promising another thrilling adventure with Cruise reprising his role as Hunt. Directed and written by Christopher McQuarrie, who has been integral to the recent successes of the franchise, the film will reunite Cruise with familiar faces such as Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, Haley Atwell, Vanessa Kirby, and Pom Klementieff. Joining the cast are newcomers including Hannah Waddingham, Nick Offerman, Katie O'Brien, Tramell Tillman, and Holt McCallany, adding fresh dynamics to the ensemble. Originally planned as Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2, the film's subtitle has been dropped, indicating some retooling of the narrative following its predecessor's release. While it was initially thought to potentially conclude Ethan Hunt's storyline, McQuarrie has hinted that there are still plenty of ideas for future installments, suggesting the franchise may continue beyond this point. Ballerina, June 6, 2025. Ballerina will whisk audiences back into the heart-pounding world of bulletproof suits and secret assassin societies. Directed by Len Wiseman, the film stars Ana de Armas as the eponymous Ballerina, a skilled assassin trained in the traditions of the Ruska Roma, a crime family known for its lethal ballet dancers. The plot revolves around de Armas' character seeking vengeance against the villains responsible for her parents' death. Set as a midquel between the third and fourth John Wick films, Ballerina integrates seamlessly into the established universe, with Keanu Reeves reprising his iconic role as John Wick. Joining the cast are seasoned actors Angelica Houston as the director, the late Lance Reddick as Charon, Ian McShane as Winston, along with newcomers Gabriel Byrne, Norman Reedus, Catalina Sandino, David Castaneda, and Sharon Duncan Brewster. Shay Hatton, known for his work on previous John Wick films, penned the original script, while Emerald Fennell contributed rewrites. Originally slated for a 2024 release, the film's production was extended to refine action sequences under the guidance of franchise overseer Chad Stahelski. Megan 2.0, June 27, 2025. In the early months of 2023, Megan made a significant impact as a horror sensation for Universal Pictures, paving the way for a sequel that was swiftly greenlit after its premiere. Titled Megan 2.0, the film reunites writer Akilah Cooper, director Gerald Johnstone, and stars Allison Williams and Violet McGraw. Joining the cast is Ivana Sakno from Ahsoka, the though her specific role has yet to be disclosed. While details about the plot remain under wraps, the first film hinted at Megan surviving as a piece of software capable of moving between systems, suggesting she may inhabit a new body in the sequel, potentially showcasing new abilities. Producer James Wan has hinted that the sequel will delve deeper into the world of artificial intelligence, expanding on the themes that resonated with audiences in the original. With Megan 2.0, Universal Pictures aims to build upon the success of its predecessor by further exploring the implications of AI in a thrilling and chilling narrative that promises to captivate horror fans once again. New Jurassic World film, July 2, 2025. The Jurassic Park franchise is set to roar back to life with a reboot scheduled for release on July 2, 2025. After the success of the Jurassic World trilogy, Universal Pictures is entrusting Gareth Edwards, known for directing Rogue One and Godzilla, to helm this ambitious project. Edwards, renowned for his prowess in handling large-scale productions and stunning visual effects, aims to deliver a visually spectacular experience akin to his previous works. David Koepp, who wrote the screenplay for the original Jurassic Park, is returning to craft the story for this reboot. While details on the plot are scarce, the film is being billed as ushering in a new Jurassic era, suggesting a fresh direction that may not feature previous stars like Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Jeff Goldblum, or Laura Dern. Instead, the cast will include Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, Jonathan Bailey, Manuel Garcia Rulfo, and Rupert Friend, alongside the iconic dinosaurs like T-Rex and Velociraptor. With Gareth Edwards at the helm and David Koepp's script in play, Universal aims to rejuvenate the beloved franchise, promising audiences a thrilling new chapter in the world of Jurassic Park. The Fantastic Four, July 25, 2025. Marvel Studios is gearing up to reintroduce the Fantastic Four, one of Marvel's most iconic superhero teams, into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. After years of anticipation and numerous attempts at bringing them to the big screen, Marvel Studios is taking the helm to ensure a successful adaptation. Announced back in 2019, the upcoming film has finally revealed its star-studded cast. Pedro Pascal, known for his role in The Mandalorian, will portray Reed Richards, also known as Mr. Fantastic. Vanessa Kirby, recognized from the Mission Impossible series, takes on the role of Sue Storm, also known as the Invisible Woman. Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things stars as Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, while Eben Moss-Bachrach plays Ben Grimm, famously known as The Thing. In addition to this core cast, Julia Garner will appear as the Silver Surfer, with Ralph Ineson taking on the role of Galactus. Natasha Lyonne, John Malkovich, and Paul Walter Hauser are also set to play undisclosed characters in the film. Saw 11, September 26, 2025. Saw X brought a surprising revitalization to the Saw franchise in 2024, reintroducing Tobin Bell's John Kramer and earning positive reviews and box office success. Now, the series continues its resurgence with Saw 11, scheduled to release on September 26, 2025. The success of Saw X has fueled anticipation for the next installment, with fans eager to see if Saw 11 will continue the storyline established in its predecessor. Directed by Kevin Greutert, who previously helmed Saw 6 and Saw 3D, the film's direction promises to deliver more of the gruesome traps and psychological horror that have defined the franchise. While specifics of the plot for Saw 11 are currently under wraps, it's expected to build upon the narrative threads from Saw X, potentially exploring further the dynamic between John Kramer and his protege Mark Huffman, portrayed by Kostas Mandalore. The mid-credit scene of Saw X, which reunited Jigsaw with Mark Huffman, suggests a continuation rather than a departure from established storylines. Tron Aries, October 10, 2025. Get ready for the return to the digital world of Tron with Tron Aries. This upcoming installment promises to deliver a blend of futuristic action and intriguing narrative as it explores the intersection of artificial intelligence and reality. Jared Leto leads the cast as a computer program named Aries, who manages to break free from the confines of the digital realm into the real world, bringing with him the implications of advanced AI technology. Joining Leto are Greta Lee, known for Past Lives, Evan Peters from American Horror Story, Gillian Anderson from the X-Files fame, and Jodie Turner-Smith, recognized for her role in After Yang. The film marks the return of Jeff Bridges, who has been a consistent presence throughout the Tron franchise. Additional cast members include Arturo Castro, Cameron Monaghan, and Hassan Minhaj, adding depth to the ensemble. Directed by Joachim Ronning, known for his work on Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, and Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, Tron Aries was briefly halted during the 2023 actor and writer strikes, but has now resumed production with a scheduled release date of October 10, 2025. Mortal Kombat 2, October 24, 2025. Mortal Kombat 2 arrives in IMAX on October 24, 2025, following the success of its 2021 predecessor. Louis Tan returns as Cole Young, recruiting new fighters for the Mortal Kombat tournament, including Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. The ensemble cast includes familiar faces and new additions like Adeline Rudolph and Tati Gabrielle. Jeremy Slater pens the script, promising intense action and deepening the franchise's mythology. Director Simon McCoy ensures the sequel maintains the thrilling combat and gory fatalities fans expect from the Mortal Kombat universe. Blade, November 7, 2025. If Blade keeps its November 2025 release date, it will mark over 6 years since Marvel Studios first announced the film. Mahershala Ali remains attached to star as the vampire hunting hero, with Jan Demange directing and Michael Green, known for his work on Logan, originally on board as writer. Recent rumors suggest Green may have left the project. The film's journey has seen delays and changes, but fans are eager to see Ali bring Blade to life on screen. Well, that's it for today. Which upcoming movie are you most looking forward to seeing on the big screen? Are you excited for the return of classic franchises or to explore new stories and characters? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on the latest in entertainment. Until next time, stay tuned and stay entertained.